Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Locum23 here, joining me for Choices of Stories You Play Endless Summer, Act 2, Chapter 7, Pies Make Peace. Foreboding apple pie. You wake up in your room the next morning. Furball is lying curled up next to you, gently kneading your side with his paws. He knocks lightly on your door, then pokes his head in. Hey, Locum. Ready for breakfast? I'm always ready for breakfast, but do you think things are gonna be cool in there? That fight yesterday was pretty heated. People fight all the time. How could anyone stay mad in a paradise like this? You step into the restaurant to find a heavy, angry silence hanging over the room. The only things on the buffet table are cold bagels and dry cereal. The usual jokes, banter, smiles, and laughs, they're all gone. Half of the group, the ones who goofed off at the beach, sit at one table. We get it, you're all unhappy or pissed off at me. The other half, the ones who explored the resort, glare at them from another. Notice how they're all happy with me except Alistair. Welp, I was wrong about that. Jake stands up to get himself a helping, cutting right in front of you. Where do you think you're going? Sean stands up, blocking his path. Getting myself another bagel, Sergeant Buzzkill. Got a problem with that? Not everyone's gotten a bagel yet. Since you're not a big on contributing to the team, the least you could do is wait till everyone has had a turn. What are you gonna do? The breakfast police? Get out of my way. Sit your ass down. Damn. I like how I have to be the mediator. How about intercede and tell them both to chill the fuck out? How about that? Defend Jake, defend Sean, stay out of it. I'm gonna stay out of it. I just woke up, I haven't had my coffee yet. You lean over to Diego and whisper, I'm just gonna stay out of this? Good call, Locum. No one needs to get between a rock and a hard place. Which one's which? Jake tries to push past Sean, but Sean blocks his path, bumping him in the chest. Last warning, Jake. Sit down or this gets ugly. Okay, you need to chill. Oh, you have no idea how ugly I can get, pretty boy. What are you gonna do? Sucker punch me again? Now that you mention it... Jesus Christ, don't do it. Jake shoots a sudden jab at Sean's face, but he's ready for it this time. He weaves to the side. With a roar, Sean lunges forward and tackles Jake. The two slam into the breakfast table and knock it over as they grapple. Well, I wanted my breakfast, but thanks. Oh, Snapalooza. Really? Sean winds up a punch, then Furball jumps forward, growling. Ah! Lets out a fierce growl, and the jagged icicle bursts out of the fort just a few feet from Sean and Jake. Everyone turns to stare. Whoa. The moment has passed, Sean shoves Jake away and turns to walk off. This isn't over. You want to sit around and brew? Be my guest. I'm off to see if I can find a working radio. Sean turns around and strides out of the room. Jake goes the other way, kicking a chair out of his way as he walks out. That could have gone better. Yeah. Maybe I should have stepped in after all, but the last thing I want to do is pick a side. Everyone else settles down and eats in tension, awkward silence. You realize you've lost your appetite, you head out to the pool to get some fresh air. When Raj comes bounding your way. Luke, could we talk? I'm not gonna mince words. I'm worried about our group. If we keep up this whorefield, we are never gonna get off this island. We need a way to come together. I think I might know how to do it, but I'm gonna need your help. I'm thinking with my stomach, apparently. I'm listening. This is gonna sound kinda crazy, but we need to throw a feast. A feast? Look, my grandmother had this saying, words make war, but pies make peace. That is a genius. Is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, let's not insult his grandma, he'll get pissed. It's genius. You think so? Most people just stare at me confused when I say it. How many times have you been in this situation? Oh, you know, that one time at Psi Sigma Alpha, and in my Capella group, and Junior Prom. Ooh, that was a doozy. Look, at this point I've actually got a lot of experience in bringing folks together, and there's nothing that does the job like good food, strong drinks, and a lot of laughs. This is true. I'm sold. So what's the plan? I'll handle the cooking. I was poking around the kitchen earlier, and there's a lot of good stuff in there. What do you need from me? Come on, Locum. What's the most important thing for a feast? Well, you just mentioned 3 things, so good laughs or strong drinks? The most important thing is friendship? Family. A community coming together in unity and support. Okay, I can agree with those. You didn't give me that goddamn option. Oh my god. No, booze. Really, really good booze. I need you to heat up the bars in the resort and make sure the party tonight is stocked. Don't we have a bunch of stuff down there already? Well, we've managed to put a surprisingly big dent in the beer supply, but importantly, we can't just serve average pool bar swill at this feast. We need the good stuff, the gold label, the creme de la creme. Literally a bottle of creme de la creme. So you're sending me on a scavenge hunt of all the bars in the resort to get some special booze for you. I knew I could count on you. Now listen up. I've got a few drinks in mind that I want to make, but I'm going to need some special ingredients. I'm going to need the creme de la creme, a bottle of Michele's whiskey, and a bottle of Armand de Fleur champagne. You got that? Okay, so let's try and embed this. Creme de la creme. Okay, you know what? Repeat it again. We're wasting daylight when we ought to be wasted. Okay, creme de la creme. Michele's whiskey, so whiskey. And Armand de Fleur champagne. Okay, got him. Good luck, Logan. The fate of the party is on your shoulders. You step into the hotel hallway and head to the elevator when someone else pops up alongside you. Hey there, buddy. Heard you were going on a bar crawl? Were you eavesdropping on me and Raj? You say eavesdropping. I say conveniently overhearing while hiding behind a corner I'm in. You bar? Look, let's just say I'm a pretty experienced drinker, okay? I've got one hell of a discerning palate. You want this to be in some run-of-the-mill frat party, Baron? Be my guest, but if you want to come back with the best of the best, I'm your gal. Just then Craig rounds the corner in front of you. Whoa, what's this? I hear about a beer run. Does anyone on this island not eavesdrop on people? Come on, Locum. You're gonna need someone to carry all those bottles. Someone big and strong. Oh, let me go get Sean then. Burn. Hey, I called going with Locum first. Yeah, well, I called it second. And everyone knows first is the worst, second is the best. You are an idiot. Who knows that? I'm sorry, could we back up a minute? Are you guys just trying to get drunk? Isn't there a more important task you should be doing? I'm gonna go with trying to drown. Yeah, dog, you get it! Greg holds his fist out for a bump, and Zarya slaps his hand away. Ouch, denied. You really need to learn tone, Craig, and yes, we're just trying to get drunk. It's hot, we're stuck on an island, and we're all probably gonna be eaten by a saber-tooth tiger. Can you blame us? Well, when you put it like that... Alright, fine, you guys can both tag along. But... Welcome. It's a woman, and she probably wanted to get to know you more personally better, which would improve the frown from upside down. No, that's... The two of you look at each other and sigh. Fine, but I still get first sip. And I get to drink the most. See, you're already getting along together. They were already on the same side, dumbass. Now, come on. We need to stay focused and make sure to get Raj the drinks he needs. You walk through the hotel with the furball trailing happily after you and reach the ballrooms. Reach the ballrooms, big doors, holy crap. You throw them open. What the hell is this? Only to find yourself standing on a rickety catwalk over a pool of bubbly magma. Ah! You jerk back through the smoke and wavering heat in front of you. You could almost make out the shape of a man on the far end of the catwalk. A man wearing a lion mask. What? He turns to look at you, head cocked to the side. And suddenly, with a flash of light, you're back in the hotel, in the ballroom, with Craig and Zara. What was that? Oh, what was what? You just totally spaced out there for a second. I was in a... Zara and Craig stare at you like you're crazy. You shake your head and turn back to the room. Never mind, I just got lost in my thoughts. I guess. Let's go find that alcohol. This doesn't look like a bar. Guessing you haven't been to many fancy weddings, Craig? Rich couples go all out on nice wine and champagne. Locum knows what's up. The two of us came here on the first day, and boy, did we find the good stuff. Yeah, well, where I'm from, the only thing they serve at weddings is cheap beer and moonshine. Moonshine's not bad. I've always wondered, do you actually drink it out of a jug labeled XXX? Or is that just a stereotype? Stay on target, you two. Raj wanted a champagne called... Creme de Liz. No, what the hell is this? It was creme de Liz. Oh my god, you're screwing me up now. Armand de Fleur. Oh, I think this is just making things up. Armand de Fleur. Ooh, I've heard of that. I'll give Raj credit. Boy knows his alcohol. I think I see a couple bottles of it down in the fridge bar. Bar fridge, wow. Greg cracks the fridge open and grabs a pair of bottles, tucking them into his backpack. Alright, next let's check the Hold your horses, Locum. It's not a bar crawl unless you're actually drinking. You know, I don't recall saying this was a bar crawl. Before you finish, Zara pops open a champagne bottle from the table and takes a sip. Tastes like horrific wealth disparity. Craig grabs a bottle as well and takes a swig. Tastes like champagne. What's the big deal? The big deal is that it's one of the finest, most flavorful champagnes in the world. You are such a Philistine. Racist much? My family's from Taiwan. How about you, Locum? Gonna drink? Count me in. I'll pass. Gotta stay focused. Oh, come on! I'm telling you, you cannot make this woman happy. Like most women. I mean, what? Boo. Lamest bar crawl ever. It's not a bar crawl. Yeah. Where to next, fearless leader? You walk through the hotel until you come to a thick double door. A sign hangs on the wall nearby. Club Skull Kid? What the hell is this? Craig throws open the doors, revealing a dazzling high-end nightclub. Are we in LA now? Oh, what? No one told me there was a nightclub. Why are we tearing this place down every night? Because I can think of no worse way to spend my time than listening to crappy EDM while watching your sweaty ass fumble around. Pfft, you're just jealous because you don't have any of my moves. Craig does a little dance. It is not impressive. Zara goes to check out the DJ booth. What is this, like, retro night? All this equipment is from the mid-90s, not to mention all the music. Come on, you two, let's check out the bar. This place should have a ton of cocktail supplies. Zara slides out over the bar and starts riffling through the bottles. Let's see, we've got blackberry liquor, absinthe, hot chili vodka. I would take some hot chili vodka. Oh my god, does that sound amazing. Even though I don't typically drink. Creme de la creme, creme de liz, creme brulee. Oh, creme brulee coffee sounds amazing right now. Creme de la creme. Yep, got 2 bottles of that right here. A premium flavored liquor with hints of chocolate, vanilla, and a dash of cinnamon. He pops open the bottle and takes a big chug. Ugh, so sweet and that creamy. You're meant to mix a tiny bit of it into a cocktail, you ape. Not chug it like a cheap beer. Well, where's the warning label, huh? Just give it to me. I'll show you how it's done. Azaria deftly swings open the bar, mixing together a bunch of different drinks. And a flourish slides a tall glass of multicolored alcohol into Craig's big hands. He takes a sip. Oh, yeah. That's good. It better be. There's like 6 shots in there. There's no way I'm keeping you two sober, is there? Not a chance in hell. What one? I feel like this is a test. You know what? I'll have one. Maybe it'll improve her goddamn mood. There we go. What the hell? You only live once, right? YOLO, baby! I've got that tattooed on my ass! We all remember Craig. Zara whips up a cocktail for you and slides it your way. You take a sip. Oh man, that is delicious. And also incredibly strong. I gotta say, Locum, you're alright. Thanks? Now come on, we've got more booze to get. Sure thing, after I finish this cocktail. And the one after that. Really, Craig? An hour later, the 3 of you huddle up in a hotel hallway to gather a few bags full of alcohol for the feast. Hey guys, is one of the island's mysteries that everything is spinning, or is that just me? Craig's drunk. He's as drunk as a guy who's always drunk, and it's like, hey, look at me, I'm drunk. I'm pretty drunk too, aren't I? You are, and I am definitely a little buzzed. You know what we used to say on the team, Locum? Buzz just means you're not trying hard enough. Well, I think we hit every bar in this resort, and we did get a lot of alcohol, but we never did find that McLellan's whiskey. Well, there is one more bar. There is? I saw when I was going over the hotel blueprint something called the VIP Lounge. VIP Lounge? I didn't see anything about that in the brochure. I keep looking for things that are 12 letters long. Keep that in mind. That's because you're not the VIP, dummy. Unless it stands for vomiting idiot poohead. Sick burns, or really? Got me with that one. Just shut up and follow me. Zara leads you through the halls until you come to a big locked door. Zara examines the keypad and flicks out her knife. Psst, simple. One source keypad authentication? It's like they want me to break in. So, I'm wondering if since she's a hacker and she's all good with this shit, if she somehow, if we wiggled her up to that room in the previous chapter, if she would have been able to hack the computer. Or know that the desk was a computer. Shit. Are you sure it's the best idea? Sauce. It's a VIP lounge. You know they've got the best shiz in there. The drunker you get, the more you sound like your old self, Craigers. Remember the time freshman year when we... Sorry, catches herself and smile fades from her face. Never mind. If I go to lounge, I might find more of the ingredients Raj asked for. And have a chance to learn more. I already know what's coming. Sorry guys, I'm out. You are the worst! Hey, it's more booze for you and me, am I right? For once in your life, yes. You are actually right. Savor the moment, Craigers. You too have fun. Try not to break anything. I'll see you later. You take the bag of alcohol from Craig and split off. You enter the resort's industrial kitchen where Raj is bustling about. Kahlua, pork on the grill, fries in the fryer, oysters ready to go, the samosas stuffed and spiced. Hot damn, Raj, you have outdone yourself this time. Furball scampers around and greedily licks scraps up off the floor. Meh. Slow down, Furball. You don't want to get sick before the feast. Welcome, you're back. Tell me you found the good stuff. You set down the bag and Raj goes through them. 2 out of 3. That's not bad. Raj now likes you. Oh, BFD. Looks like you've got things pretty handled down there. Oh, it wasn't just me. You look across the kitchen and spot Quinn. What's Quinn offered to help me out? She's an amazing cook. Nah, I'm just following instructions. This feast is all Raj. Anyway, I'm gonna check out how the setup's looking. Back in a bit. Raj starts to go, then stops by the door. Hey, Locum, you're keeping track of all the crazy stuff on this island, aren't you? Kinda, I guess. Maybe this isn't a big deal, but I did find one weird thing in the kitchen. All the other frying pans are normal, but this one had a symbol on it. Okay. That doesn't look Japanese. Looks just like, I don't know, maybe since all you folks out there watch, maybe that's a symbol that might explain something? So let me know. Unless it is the fictional thing for the story. And kitchen. 1 out of 8 clues found. Huh? I don't know why, but something about that symbol really stands out to me. Feels important for some weird reason, like it's calling out to me. I sound crazy, don't I? Yeah, but everything about this island is crazy. Touche. You see anything else like that? You'll let me know? Sure thing. Raj leaves and you turn to Quinn. How's it going? Great. We just have dessert left. Wanna stick around and help me cook? I could always use another pair of hands. Plus, it might be an opportunity for us to get some alone time. God damn you. You know, Pixelberry, you are the biggest cock block known to man. You know that, right? It's okay, though. Diamond won't. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, I gotta go. Oh, okay. Oh my god, her face. Her face is just adorably shit. I mean, my god. I'll see you at the feast, though, okay? Yeah, sure. Sounds good. A little while later, you stroll out to the pool area to find it all set up for the night. A festive playlist blasts out of the speakers, torches flicker, pretty ambient light. And on a long dining table sits all an incredible feast. Oh, wow. The smell hits you at once, sizzling roast pork, savory sauces, juicy fruits, sweet desserts. Can I eat it out now, please? Please? Raj bounds over to you, a big grin on his face. I can't throw a ball or fly a plane, but you'd better believe I can cook a mean feast. Eat now, please. You head over to the table. There are only 3 empty seats left. You sit down next to... God damn it! Why can I not sit next to Quinn? Or would that... Oh, you know what? Okay, we got Alistair, Michelle, or Grace. Grace likes me. These two hate me. Well, I think Michelle's neutral. Alistair... why not? Grace. Hi, Logan. Soon enough, everyone is in your group seated. The slackers, the sun on the side, and the doers on the other side. Really, guys, we're keeping this going. At the end of the table, tension seemed to be thawing. Oh, goodness. These coconut shrimp are sublime. I know, right? Raj really outdid himself. But at the other side, the mood is still hostile. Pass the fries, would you? You're the big jock, aren't you? Grab him yourself! Just then, Raj comes up to the table with a big tray of drinks in a variety of glasses. He flutters around, placing one in every person's hand. Dare I ask what's happening here? I've brought every single person a signature drink. One that I think is right for just them. We were missing a few ingredients, but these should be pretty good. Can we drink now? I want a drink. Dude, how? It's taking every ounce of willpower. I have not to uke on the floor. We can drink in a second, but first, let me make a toast. Right now, we're sitting at the table, and every single one of us is holding a completely different drink. That's not just because I like mixing up cocktails. It's also a pretty good metaphor. When you look at us from a distance, we all look pretty different, and on the surface, we are jocks, nerds, hackers, bullies. Well, you'd think none of us have anything in common. Psst, who's the bully? But that's just the surface, just the glass. Deep inside, these drinks have a lot in common. They're delicious, they're full of alcohol, and they were all made for a very important purpose. To bring us together again. We all want to get off this island. We all want to get back to our homes, our families, and our lives. But we're never going to accomplish that unless we overcome our superficial differences and work together as a group. The fact is, everyone here has a role to play. Some of us are natural leaders, confident, assertive. Others are rebels who test the boundaries and find new solutions. Some of us are quiet, studying the way the world works. Let me guess, Abby? Except, plot twist, she's not really that way. Others are loud and strong, keeping us all safe. And for some of us, well, we're silly cute blue foxes with crazy ice powers. If we keep fighting, we keep focusing on our differences, we're going to tear each other apart. But if we come together, if we focus on what we have in common, we can figure this mystery out. We can get off this island and we can go home with a memory of the most amazing adventure of our lives. What do you say? Can we come together for a toast? The table is quiet, then Sean raises his glass towards Jake. So coming together. Jake stares at him, then raises his own and clinks it. To getting back home. You raise your glass and say, I toast. To new friends, to adventure, to Raj. I gotta say, well, Raj brought all this together. To new friends, to the adventure, to Raj, to the, oh, son of a bitch. Okay, so to new friends. To the adventure. To Raj. I mean, he really did put all this on. Oh, thanks, Locum. You all raise your glasses together and drink. Big man on campus! And suddenly the saber-toothed tiger eats him. I'm just kidding. Thanks for putting this together. We needed it. Yeah, this was nice. Within minutes, the feast is roaring underway. Everyone is laughing, grinning, telling stories and jokes. And soon enough, people start discussing their day. So, Shooter, any luck radioing for help? Not so much. Every radio signal I try just brings back static. It's like we're trapped in some kind of communications bubble. It's clear this island is cut off from traditional communication channels. We need something more sophisticated. Grace and I believe a satellite uplink could be strong enough to signal to get through the interference. Wait, did you just say satellite uplink? Yes. We found a note about that in the VIP lounge. Mentioned a satellite uplink at some place called the LHO? LHO, Huerta Observation. Observatory. That does make sense. Oh my god, this word. Observatory. The observatory is a state-of-the-art facility with direct contact to Mr. Rourke's satellite relay. But we still don't know where the observatory is. Would this be a good time to mention that the other day when I was jet skiing, I saw a big domed building with a giant telescope? Maybe 7 miles north of here, up high on the slopes of the volcano. You all stare at each other in stunned silence. Guys, I think we need to figure out what we need to do now. You look at the volcano in the distance, tall and ominous, and in your mind you see once again the boiling sea of magma from your vision. And just for 1 second, you have the strongest feeling that someone is out there in the jungle. Watching you. Chapter 7 complete. 1 of 2 clues found. So if you guys did enjoy that chapter, my god, I never thought I'd have a tongue twist. Observatory. There we go. Observatory. Holy Mother of God. We can't say the single word. Jesus Christ. Okay, so, hope you guys did really enjoy that. So, if you watch Freshman, just to update you guys, we are going to be doing, a state of the chat, or state of the choices. So pretty much that's where we discuss each chapter in the fullest. You guys can leave all your comments and things like that in the bottom. You can leave them on this, video as well, but this is where I'm going to be discussing my personal things, because basically at the end of these videos it would take too long, and, save that for basically jumble them all up. I can make some notes, things like that to discuss in the future videos, some hypotheses, some assumptions, and yeah. So, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also let you know that, in case you didn't watch Freshman yet, I did do the Most Wanted Diamond Wall Edition. However, my audio did not work, so you could not hear me, and you could not hear anything in this, because I updated my recording software, and for whatever reason it muted me. So I am having to redo all of that now. Luckily, the choices are already picked, so it's just a matter of going back through, recording it all again, editing, and then uploading. I'm not happy with this at all. Anyway, until next time, folks, have a good one.